All right, this is a demonstration of a skid load deployment. First line that's deployed will be a 150-foot double loaded pre-connected line. And the second line that will be added is a 150-foot hose pack. Once the firefighter gets the water thief to the desired location, he'll go back and flake out his hose, get it ready to charge. The driver's there to help him flake off hose off the truck. And then he breaks the supply line and hooks it up. Firefighter goes back, brings the loop up the middle so he can get his hose flaked out in the front yard. Now as soon as he gets water, he's ready to charge it and deploy it, or advance it. All right, second line's been called for. Firefighter's going to get it off the back of the truck, the hose pack off the back of the truck. Take it to the water thief and drop it. Pop the 3 straps. Take the loop out of the bell and connect to the water thief. All right, now he's going to take the 2 loops, flake the hose out from there. Now it's stretched out, ready to be charged. Come back and charge it at the water thief. And that's your second 150-foot attack line. All right, this is going to be a demonstration of a hose pack, a 100-foot hose pack deployed. It's going to be a simulated standpipe, so we can be outside just so you can see better. To accomplish that, we also will be carrying up a high-rise bag with a 6-foot, 3-inch supply line that will hook directly to the standpipe, and it will also have a gated Y attached to it with a gauge. Here you have a 100-foot hose pack. It's loaded the same with 343. Got a fold after the, you got 3 folds and a loop, 4 folds and a loop. And then you also, and over here you have another option with a 150-footer. Same thing, loaded in a 343. So you'll have 2 options. All right, this is the 100-foot hose pack already made. It's loaded the same way as the 150-foot hose pack was loaded. but you're using a 4-foot mark as a guide as opposed to a 6-foot hook. And this, what we did is just use a 6-foot hook with a mark at the 4-foot mark, and that will be your guide to load the 100-footer. And it's got the loops at after the 3rd fold and the 4th fold, so you get the 3-4-3 loaded the same way. So Casiba hooks up to the standpipe there with a 6-foot 3-inch section supply line with a gated Y on it. The gated Y has a gauge, so you'll know the PSI at the tack line. Madonna's already laid out the hose pack on the stairway there, unstrapped it, and it's ready to be stretched up the stairs. This is slowed down just for video purposes. Okay, so he's up to the first landing. He's got his 2 loops and the nozzle. He's going to make it around the bend. The second firefighter helps him get around the bend, pulling the hose. He's got the nozzle at the doorway now.
All right, charge it.
In a normal stairwell, he'll have enough slack to bring up the stairs so he can advance and pull down. All right, so now he's ready to make his advance. Second firefighter comes up to help pull hose. All right, this is a demonstration of deployment of a 150-foot hose pack in a stairwell. This is a simulated stairwell. We're outside for video purposes, so you can see better. They'll be advancing the 150-foot attack line up the steps. They're also using a high-rise bag to hook up the 6-foot section of 3-inch with a gated Y on it. Gated Y has a gauge on it, so it can tell you the PSI at the attack line. All right, so one firefighter hooks up the hose pack to the gated Y. The other firefighter gets ready to stretch the line. He has the nozzle and the 2 loops. And he's ready to stretch.
Ready?
The other firefighter just kind of helps him get around the bends. All right, so he's up to the first landing. He's got his 2 loops and his nozzle. He drops the nozzle at the fire floor. And he continues to pull the slack up the next set of steps. Now the line's stretched and ready to be charged.
Go ahead, Casiba.
All right, line's charged, ready to advance. After he purges the line. And that's the 150-foot hose pack deployed in a stairwell. Okay, they're getting ready to demonstrate how to make a 150-foot hose pack. They're using a 6-foot pike pole for a guide. You need 3 straps, 150 feet of hose, and they'll demonstrate from here. After the 4th fold, a loop, and then after the 3rd fold, another loop. 3, 4, 3. The loops are approximately 1 foot, I guess, 12 to 18 inches. So after the 4th fold, there's another loop, so that makes a 2nd loop. And the male end will end on how Casiva has it there. And when the nozzle's on, the bottom fold or bottom loop will go into the bell of the nozzle. And that's the 150-foot hose pack, 343. Okay, this is a demonstration of loading the pre-connected line on your skid load. It's a double load. Basically, it's just folded over in half with the female on top, and the female couplings overlap 2 to 3 feet. And then it's just loaded starting with a bend in the hose. It's about 2 feet. It'll work. All right, you get the hose loaded, and then the female end will come over to the water thief and be pre-connected.
You need me to do something now?
No,
I'm ready.
I know you are.
Did y'all come up with this, or y'all somebody see it somewhere?
It's just flat loading. I mean, it's nothing new.
Are they going to deploy it again?
Yeah.
I want to see what the dog ears do.
Yeah, the dog ear is about the best thing about it, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, we demonstrated the skid load deployment with the pre-connected line, 150-foot attack line that was pre-connected, and the second line that was added was the 150-foot hose pack. And then we demonstrated the 100-foot hose pack in a stairwell with a high-rise bag, and then the 150-foot hose pack deployed in a stairwell with a high-rise bag. So if there's any questions, feel free to call Station 21, any of the 3 shifts. Be glad to help out, or call me directly. Hope you enjoyed it. 100 footer.